And hello and welcome back to VRML Channel 1. It's going to be a lot of fun here today. Pandora against Aquila, and then there is no team against Embers. Doubleheader match. We're starting off with Pandora against Aquila. I'm Luke, that's Giligin, and on cams is the legend himself, Newton Dad. Hope y'all are doing well. But man, I'm excited. Giligin, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. Especially after that last match we just cast. The reverse sweep there from Boho Bros was something to see. This one though, Pandora and Aquila, I love both those teams' names. I actually recognize some of the players on these teams, so it's gonna be a good one. I'm excited to see what they can do. I haven't seen them play yet, but I at least recognize some of the names, which is getting more of a rarity these days as Echo Arena continues to grow. It's exciting to see all the new players in, but it does mean I don't know everyone anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly is one way's growth. I remember I was talking with some of the board once, and they were saying, well, when VRML first started, it was like everyone knew each other, and you know, everyone was kind of a tech nerd and of a certain demographic, and now it's just all over the board. Questies made it all bigger and better and more problems. And hey, you know what? You can't have one without the other. But both these teams are super excited to play this matchup. We will get your prediction poll here in just a second, I assume. Newton Dad will get that in a second. But don't forget, don't worry, I haven't tried. We know it. But weight-wise, iFoxy on the orange team right now. You're right. That's why they're not rated up. iFoxy is the coach of Pandora, and he's just giving them some tips as we're waiting for their fourth. So we are just waiting for that. And as we were talking to them before the match, I mean, Jeep Girls is not feeling the most confident in the world, but she says that we know it will take a bit to find our groove. It's their third VRML game. Haven't won yet. but they want to learn and advance together and strive to be good sports in a friendly team. Their opposition found us on TikTok this week, which is fun, and vibe is the most important thing for Pandora. Skill can be learned. So, to answer how they're feeling coming towards this match, each match is an opportunity to learn more about the game. We love seeing the different play styles and skill sets of each team we play, and we all love Echo. And I mean, man, we've heard this again and again tonight, and that's always what's it all about, man. It's about having fun. It's about having a good time together with some friends. And also on the team, captivating Foxy, she absolutely agreed with Jeep Girls as well, saying that we are new, we're learning the game. This afternoon we won't be focusing on the scores, but we will be focused on growing as a team, and that's just the way to do it. I can't ask for a better way. I mean, Giligin, does that align with what you really want VRML to be, or kind of just to have fun, play together, win some games, lose some games, have fun though at the end of the day?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you obviously want to win the games, and that is the goal. But at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, it's not really worth it. So it's good that they're not going to be looking at the score. That's something that I almost wish that we could do as players, is like disable the ability to see the score during the game, because a lot of times that's a distraction. You want to focus on the way you're playing, because if you're playing well, the scores will come, and you don't want to focus too much on the scoring. Any team, the more they play, the better they will, as long as they get along, their chemistry will get more cohesive, and they'll be better and better and better. So I love to hear that they're playing to have fun, and that they are not going to be focusing on the scores, but they are going to be focusing on how well they do and what they can do to learn from this match and from every other match. And it's a great mentality to go into the game with. So I'm looking forward to this match for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly am as well, especially with also shout out to all the new players on Pandora. I mean, we don't typically see level 50s across the board all the time. I mean, Pandora, some of their players have only 100 games, up to 400. So, I mean, hey, you know what? New players, definitely welcome to the community. Welcome to the competitive scene. It certainly wouldn't be the same without you. But Aquila, on the other hand, they have some other great connections. We have a sibling pair. Jag is the brother. Cobalt 17 is the sister, also the goalie on the team for Aquila. When I was talking with the other players on the team, Nutshot said that he feels great, especially after their last match together. They feel like they got out all of their early season jitters, and they can just play how we know we can play. And their quote was, "We made a statement in yesterday's game." I believe they won. We make his name for ourselves today. So let's see if they can do that. Jag, the brother of Cobalt 17, said he's ecstatic. The team had an amazing first showing last night as a team, and hopefully we can carry this momentum tonight to put on even more of a show. And Cobalt said, the sister said that she's nervous but excited going into tonight's match. She's the lowest experienced member on the team, but she plays like a veteran, says Jag. So, I mean, it's always a good time here in Season 4 VRML Week 2, as we do have 5 players on one team, which much only mean that they are going to switch teams, and we do have 4v4, maybe?
Yeah,
one can only hope.
Most dope Devin is actually a member of Pandora, so he should be switching teams, with most dope Devin having the most dope name in the game, clearly, of anyone.
I mean, definitely, Devin is certainly dope, just like all you joining us in chat. So huge shout out to all you folks joining us, taking the time out of your day to support this game, support VRML, and taking some time to have some fun watching this game we all know and love, Echo Arena. Also, huge shout out to all of our sponsors: HyperX, Asterion Products, Pro2 VR, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net. Also, huge shout out to IgniteVR.gg and the Spark application for providing all our stream statistics. Everything you see below us is all from them. I mean, it wouldn't be the same without them. Also, make sure you folks download it. Just get the application. There's also a mobile beta. If you join their Discord, you can click beta, get the beta role, and the instructions are pinned in the beta channel to get the mobile app. If you are on Quest, you can download it on PC, ignitevr.gg/spark for some maybe quality of life improvements. Maybe. I mean, we have automatic score submission on the production team. But we can get it to you perhaps if everyone uses Spark. So make sure you download it again, ignitevr.gg/spark. But we are having 8 players in the arena. We have everyone who isn't on the team disconnecting, which is good. Huge shout out to Ivan Thrive, Zwoosh, Nate Appleton, Anime Wiz, and everyone else in chat, Little Zold. Nevertheless, we're going to go right into the action here finally. Just a few minutes late, but that is certainly okay. Let's see what they can do. 5 seconds, neutral joust, round 1. Here we go. Giligin, take us away.
Let's go. Beginning of the round. Who's going to get there first? It is. Ooh, almost the same time, but Pandora did come away with it. However, the slap down gets picked up by Aquila. So Aquila here with the first real possession of the game as they jump up, dodge two of their defenders there. The orange stack. Blue stacking down to grab it. We got an open goal. Ooh, a missed pass. Perhaps a missed shot. I think it was meant to be a cut pass, but unfortunately wasn't. There was a little bit of miscommunication there from the Aquila team, not able to pick it up. Gets it sent it back out in the mid, but they do maintain possession. And so they are floating back here for the reset pass, getting their team in position, getting ready to attack the bubble. Nice pass down there to that person who has a name, Miziptic.
That's what I say, Miziptic.
Mixtape. We'll call him Mixtape.
Mixtape. You gotta love it. 2 points.
First
so
2 points on the board.
Aquila. Yeah. Regardless, whatever his name is, he scored 2 points. We all see that. It's all clear. Okay, great. 1 minute in, though. I mean, let's see what Pandora can do with a just advantage.
Yeah, nearly 1 minute. Oh, nice response. The Aquila stacked in real fast, was able to get the disc from the QB almost immediately. A 3-second goal time as Jag was able to put that in for the 2-pointer, doubling their lead 4-0.
Yeah, I mean, there still is lots of time on the clock, but Aquila, a strong start for them. Pandora looking to get some points on the board this time.
Oh,
They all missed the disc. No! The stack is there. You hate to see it. Jag getting 3 more points on the board. Oh, only a 2, though. 7m2. Gotta love it. Aquila, 6-point lead.
Almost a repeat, other than this time it wasn't a steal, but still with Jag coming away with the 2-pointer there out of the top of the orange team bubble. Pandora, maybe a bit of miscommunication there. Wasn't sure who was supposed to get the disc, and both stacks went away from it. Jeep Girls, though, gets there first. This time, QB passes it down the tunnel. Nice pass, but the receiver gets stuffed almost immediately by Mixtape, who sends it in off the backboard. Almost went in. Jag picks it up. Off the ding again. Nutshot with the trash pickup, puts it in with the assist from Jag. And now, just like that, Aquila's up 8 points with just 3 minutes off the clock here. Not even 3 minutes, 2 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, you just quarter the game in, and we already have 8 points. We're certainly on pace for the MERCY. But Aquila looking to keep up the pressure. Jeep Girls, though, unfortunately, that pass is not finding its mark, so it is going to go into the hands one more time of Miziptic, who is going to take a look. He's just going to go for the 3, but off the post again. Man, Aquila, maybe he had too much tequila as they keep on hitting that post, but it's going to go bouncing low as Miziptic dives in. Dipsy doodles and just slams it. Captivating Foxy gets a piece, but not enough. 10 points on the board for Aquila.
I don't know, it almost looked like it went off of her head there. Unfortunate, but if anyone's going to score on their goal, it's going to be them. That's the statement they need to make there. A little bit of a back-footed start here from Pandora, but it's just going to make the comeback that much more exciting. Am I right?
It certainly will. I mean, you have to put on a show, right? So that's what they're doing, 100%. As it is going to get clear downfield, and they will pick it up. But there is a goalie in net. Let's see if they can set up this pass across. They're just going to dive. The pass does get stunned out of their hands. I'm not sure who had the disc, but Miziptic goes for a pass down. Doesn't find it, so maybe the stacks of orange has an opportunity here. Pandora finding them, but unfortunately they are broken up by the stuns from the defender, as that is going to get cleared down. And there's a pass. There's a pass back, and maybe a clear, maybe a stack.
Yeah, there you go. Nice work there from Aquila's teammates. As Cobalt chases this down, they were able to stun their stacks and keep them at bay, giving her plenty of time to pick it up. And now they've got the attack here. Nice cut pass over to Jag from Nutshot for another 2 points. Aquila up by 12.
Yeah, I mean, strong start from Aquila, finding those passing options. Unfortunately, not finding those options in the defensive half, so maybe some opportunity there for Pandora to intercept, especially if they can get that speed up there in the offensive zone for them. But it is going to be, again, a Pandora Joust advantage. Let's see what they can do as they unfortunately missed the disc, and there's another 2. Oh, you hate to see it. Jag punishes.
I don't know what happened. It looked to me like Jeep Girl's hands just went right through the disc. Maybe the slip on the button there, or perhaps a ping issue. I'm not sure, but Jag once again snagging it out of the orange zone and putting it in for a 2-pointer. And now with Joust advantage once again to Pandora. Let's see something happen here. Jeep Girls grabs it, sends it down to the tunnel. Doesn't quite connect with the receiver. It bounces down on their side of the field. It's loose in the midfield now, bouncing through. Miziptic just barely missing it. Picked up by Nutshot there in the middle. Playing patient, playing slow, pass up a little too slow, intercepted by not Aquila, Pandora. And most dope Devin sends a most dope shot down, bounces off the tunnel. Going to get picked up by Cobalt though in the mid, but a nice stun there from Pandora's side. Gets the disc loose. Still in the possession of Aquila though, as they were in the right spot at the right time to intercept that. And Maziptic chasing it down. No stacks coming through yet. A couple of fast players, but the slap getting there first from the Aquila side as the disc is now once again into the mid zone, picked up by Aquila and sent down into the orange zone.
Oh my, that's almost on goal, but it will get recovered by Maziptic, who slams it in. What an angle, 17 meters a second. 16 points on the board though for Aquila, looking strong, 4 points away from Mercy.
4 points away, 4 minutes left on the clock. They can do it. Can Pandora break their score drought and bring momentum back in their favor? We're going to find out right here as Most Dope Devin with the lead. Hand on the ring goes out. Jeep Girls picks it up, slaps it up. I don't know if she got stunned before getting it off or if it was supposed to be a slap up, but either way, it comes away into Aquila's hands, not Tequila's hands, as Jag picks it up, passes it across, but unfortunately, no one there to pick it up. And a couple different players overshooting. Little miscommunication on the passing there. Most Dope Devin sends it through the tunnel. Nice clear down into the blue zone. And now it's going to be a race so you can get there first.
Yeah, almost a bounce shot in, and if the angle was just a little bit lower on the backboard. But anyway, Nutshot will recover it. Still 3.5 minutes on the clock. Aquila looking to get the lead, or rather take the Mercy, end this game. But it's going to be intercepted by the Geo there. As now it is going to be Ziptic 2-on-1, pass across, and it gets done. Nutshot getting 2 more on the board, slamming the door, 2 points away.
Yeah, that was a perfect setup there from Aquila. It's a 2-on-1. They both approach the goal from opposite sides, so the goalie can only keep their eye on one person at a time. And as almost completely predictable, the cut pass comes across, and the receiver of that pass slams it in, because that is such an effective play. It is so hard for any goalie to stop that, and so it is the meta. It is a great move, and they executed it perfectly for another 2 points on the board for Aquila. Now the disc loose down in Aquila's zone. They pick it up. They send it through the mid. It's going to go through. Yeah, Pandora's player missed it. It's now loose on Pandora's side. Open goal. Maziptic bringing it in. They only needed 2 to get the Mercy, and there it is. Round 1 is over with a 20-0 score in favor of Aquila.
Man, I mean, that's a strong side from Aquila. Huge shout out to all the Jeep Girls fans and Pandora fans in chat. Much love to them. And I mean, much love to Pandora. They're a bunch of new players. I mean, Jeep Girls said it herself. They have players with 100 to 400 games as their 3rd VRML game. I mean, much love to them for using this platform, using the competitiveness of VRML to play against some better and more experienced players, and they're okay with it, using it as a learning opportunity to really grow and improve as a team. Captivating Foxy said it best. They're not focused on the scores. They're focused on growing as a team, and these are certainly experiences that suck if you are focused on the scores, but maybe they are getting that learning, getting those opportunities to find those stacks better, to have that communication, to maybe grow better as a team. I don't know, but I certainly hope they are, as Aquila certainly, as they were saying, they made a statement in yesterday's W that they want to make a name for themselves today, and they certainly are. 20-point Mercy, no points, shutout for Pandora. I mean, what can they do in round 2?
Well, the first thing they can do is call a timeout, and as a timeout does come out here, the teams can take up to 5 minutes between rounds. Hopefully, that is what Pandora is doing. It all depends on the mental game. The mental game is so important in any sport, especially Echo Arena here. But if they can keep their mind, if they can do whatever Boho Bros did in that last match. Boho Bros lost the first round by 16 points, came back and reverse sweep. So the game is not over. The round ended in a Mercy, but that doesn't mean anything unless they let it mean something. So Pandora has a chance here. It's a fresh start, 0-0. See who's going to take this next round. They could come back and take the match. It's too early to tell, and at this point, it's anyone's game.
It certainly is, and I agree with Jinx in chat. Hey, how's it going, Jinx? Every match is a growing opportunity, especially when it comes to team building and trust. and I couldn't agree more. Communication is also key, as I was talking to Big Jeep after the match, and he said that round 1, communication was non-existent. Round 2 and 3, well, they were a team. So let's see if we can see that here in the second round for Pandora, as that's going to be a quick pass up from Aquila. Aquila diving in, the shot, the bounce, the post, though, as it is going to bounce high and wide, but that's a quick cut pass across, open net, and they get those 2 points on the board for Aquila.
Yeah, that was a great example of not playing the hero. There were several people in the bubble. They had a couple shot attempts they didn't take. They opted for the pass, and the person they passed to was the one who ended up getting the shot in. That's the definition of good teamwork. It's a team sport, and being the hero, though it looks good and is very fun to do sometimes, it's not always the best option. And in that case, Aquila played the smart move, played the team move, and came away with the 2 points. The first 2 points on the board this round go to Aquila, and they do have the disc in their zone. Who was that? Jeep Girl zooming in, though, almost got the stun there, but Aquila does maintain possession of the disc as it is sent down into Pandora's zone.
Yeah, sent down, but there's the shot again, the ding ring, as Aquila doesn't find success yet. I mean, a very different game here. I mean, Pandora definitely putting on more defensive pressure, or just pressure in general on Aquila, maybe finding their stride against this team, but they're going to dive in now, and there's another cut pass. Oh my goodness, his nut shot, absolutely getting a beautiful goal there. 4 points on the board for Aquila, but Pandora is definitely not out of this one yet. Still only 1.5 minutes in.
Yeah, once again, a perfect example of a perfectly executed cut pass. 2 people approaching the goal from opposite angles. The pass across the goal. Goalie can't look at both of them at the same time, and they do get the goal in. So now the ever fast stack from Aquila really putting a lot of pressure on Pandora's QB, and I think that's really the biggest problem right here. It's not that Pandora is doing something wrong. It's just that Aquila's stacks are so fast on the QB that they're putting pressure on him immediately, sometimes having to rush that pass, and it ends up coming away with Aquila getting the disc off of the Pandora joust, and right there, slam dunk. 2 more points for Aquila as they continue to leave Pandora scoreless in this match so far.
Yeah, they certainly do, but I mean, Pandora's putting on a good show. They're definitely getting their teeth sunk in a little bit. Still points on the board. Let's see if they can do that here with that joust advantage. As you say, Aquila constantly pressuring it, going for that 1-2-1, but there's a pass. Ooh, I thought I was going to say there's a clear as well through the tunnel. Just barely, not a little bit too high, but there is an open 3. Does it hit those? Oh my. Wow.
Maziptic with the open 3 there. Once again, the high pressure, high intensity immediately out of the gate. You put that kind of pressure on the QB immediately, they don't have time to line up a good pass, and so it has to be rushed or it doesn't get off at all. And when it is rushed, it's not always a good one. And there we saw it didn't quite connect, bounced down, and the Aquila stack was there to grab it and get an open 3 attempt, and they hit those, so it went in. 3 more points, 9-0 for Aquila. Disc is in Aquila's zone right now, so they've got a little pressure on them. They are able to clear it out, but it gets stalled in the midfield, picked up by Pandora, who sends over the interception to Maziptic, passes it down. They've got a stack already together. I think they did. I lost it. Back to you, Luke.
It's going to get picked up by Nutshot. Nutshot, though, going for the pass across, and Maziptic going for an anchor shot way high that time. As now Cobalt is looking for an option, finds one. Jag diving in, looking for a pass. It's good. There's a third one. Oh my goodness. What a masterclass in passing in the bubble. Maziptic getting it done. 11 points on the board for Aquila.
Yeah, sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button on the camera, completely lost the play. But the passing looks so good from Aquila here. They're passing, they're stacking, their speed. It all looks. Aquila just looks really good right now. Pandora having a bit of a time dealing with the pressure being put on them from Aquila. It's a very effective strategy. It seems to be working out for Aquila as they get another long shot. A little too high, though, just wide of the goal. And now it's bouncing back all the way back through the tunnel into their own zone. They do get there first, though, so possession is theirs. They send it down into the orange zone to be picked up by someone. Pandora picks it up, sends it back out into the tunnel. Nope, intercepted by Cobalt. Cobalt passes it over Jag. Jag got a one-on-one with the goalie going in. Oof, goes for the quick snap shot. The goalie was there, but that was unexpected. From I don't think anyone expected. I didn't expect it. Didn't look like the goalie was expecting it either. It was a good move there. 2 more points for Aquila, 13-0. Halftime of round 2 right here. Let's go.
Let's see. I mean, this is where everything goes on the table. There's the quick pressure, but hey, they're getting used to it. Oh, there's almost a good clear, but Miziptic reads those. That's going for the bounce shot. Oh, so
Ooh.
close. The right angle, but just a little bit too deep. Or, no, early. Bouncing on the ground there. But nevertheless, it's going to be Ziptic just bouncing around from the Geos. Maybe looking for an anchor shot again. Not finding it, but second time's the charm. And yes, it is. As Mockeray gets a piece of it, but not enough. As a bit of a self-goal there. 15 points on the board.
Yeah, once again went in off of the head of the goalie. Ziptic with the little self pass there off the top there looked like a tracking issue, made him miss the first shot. But he was there for the rebound, sitting in off the goalie's head for another 2-pointer. And it doesn't matter who puts it in, as long as it goes in, it counts. And that's 2 points more for Aquila. 15-0. They are on track for a round 2 mercy. But the round is not over yet. The match isn't either. Nutshot picks it up, passes right into the hands of Most Dope Devin, who sends in a shot a little too high. Picked up by Miziptic, sends it down into the trap, upper trap zone. Comes back into their zone. They maintain possession, though, and now they're moving through the midfield.
Yeah, I mean, going all the way downfield, not finding success, though, as that's going to bounce everywhere but the hands of anybody. Now we'll get picked up by Cobalt, the back line, passing high. She found the mark. Nutshot diving in over to Miziptic. Miziptic over to Mockeray, who denies it. Great interception and save as Miziptic tries again, and this time it's good. 17 points on the board for Aquila. 3 points away.
Yeah, they had another opportunity there for that perfect cut pass play. They both approached correctly on opposite sides of the goal, but the pass was a little slow, and the goalie had time to read it, got their head around, got their hands there in time, pressed the button, and snagged it out of the air, denying the initial shot. But they were able, Aquila was able to pick it back up and put it in for the 2 points. They still score for Aquila, but the goalie can feel good knowing they denied it for a second there. And now Aquila possession once again in the orange zone, sends it in past the goalie for another 2 points. 3 minutes left in the game. It's 19-0. Aquila, 1 goal away from a mercy win here in round 2.
Yeah, I mean, 1 goal away and 3 minutes left on the clock. Aquila certainly within reach, within striking distance, as we like to say. But Pandora once again on the joust. This time it's even better. See, that's what practice makes. Practice makes perfect. And as you say, Timber, I mean, huge shout out to the NEPA team and all that Jeep Girls does for them. But also, you know, hey, practice makes perfect. They're finally getting it through. They got it into the offensive half now. Something we haven't seen too much of this game, but that will get picked up on the back line by Cobalt, the defender of the back line for Aquila. As it is going to bounce into the hands of Miziptic. No one's back. There's no stacks. Is he just going to hit a 3? No, it's going to get intercepted by Most Dope Devin. But taken right back, unfortunately. And that... What? And Miziptic wants a 3 and is just going to miss the net. Okay. Well, that's so dumb, unfortunately. But, hey, you know what? I guess you're up 19 points. You can have some fun, as that is not going to find a pass, and that will bounce out again. And maybe an opportunity now for Pandora, as that's not a clear out, unfortunately. That will bounce high and into the hands of Cobalt.
Cobalt passing down a Nutshot. Nutshot with the open goal attempts. What are they doing?
I don't know what they're doing, but whatever it is, I just wanted to see it over. As there we go, there's a bounce shot. Maybe they wanted the 3. Who knows? Regardless, I don't care. The game is over. Aquila wins that in decisive fashion, but much love to Jeep Girls and Pandora. You know what? They kept on playing no matter what. Doesn't matter. You know, it's going to be have fun. Motherboard says Aquila played phenomenally well, but congratulations, Pandora. So proud of you for staying strong and playing hard, and I certainly couldn't agree more. Pandora absolutely keeping their head in the game no matter what the score was. They played it to the best of their ability, and I can't wait to see where they go up from here. This is the worst they'll ever be. I mean, they're just working on it, and it all starts from here. This is the first game of the story, but we do have 4 more minutes until we're going to be right back with There Is No Team against Embers. And if you aren't familiar, There Is No Team is the dev team of Echo Arena. We are going to see a few of those devs play and see all those crazy bounce shots they like to use. But nevertheless, I'm Luke. Alongside me, that is Giligin. And on cams, once again, is Newton Dad. We'll be right back. See you shortly.
hardware. Our passion is for the future.
And welcome back to VRML Channel 1. This is the match to watch today so far in NA. There is no team against Embers. It's going to be a good one. I am Luke. Alongside me in the booth is Giligin. And on cams once again is Newton Dad. This is an exciting matchup. Again, there is no team. Is the dev team. And they are certainly cracked at those bounce shots. I know when I was talking to Embers, Jack G said he feels really cool and excited coming into this matchup, excited to play the devs, and I certainly would be the same way if I was coming into him. But, I mean, Giligin, how are you feeling coming to this matchup? I hear you have some history here with There Is No Team.
Yeah, I'm very excited. This is the first day that I've cast during Season 4. I'm very excited to, when I decided to do it today, I looked on the schedule and saw There Is No Team was up. I was very excited to cast them. There Is No Team. White Dragon, Rad Nathan, Guygasm, and Rad David, and oh man, who was on the team back then? I can't remember. I Blow Sports, formerly of Wrath, on the team now. But There Is No Team's first ever VRML game back in Season 2, maybe Season 1. I think it was Season 1. Yeah, it was Season 1. It was one of the most fun matches I ever played because it went to 3 rounds and my team won. But what was really fun about it was one of the most stun-heavy games I've ever played. And those of you who know me, they've played with me before, you know that I'm a brawler primarily. Like that's my strong suit. And during that match, Guygasm and I both tied at the end of the match with 93 stuns. It was so much fun, and some of the highest number of stuns. You don't usually see that very often in VRML, but it was a super fun game. So I'm very excited to be casting them today. And then over on Embers' side, VTS King. Formerly of Ignite. Thank you, Ignite, for powering our stats and all of that good stuff. Spark is amazing. If y'all don't have Spark, go get it. What are you waiting for? It is a really cool program. It helps us get into the game. It gives you all kinds of fun stuff, tools, speaker systems. It's really awesome. Go download it if you haven't yet at ignitevr.gg/spark. This game is going to be good. I'm very excited about this one.
Man, I certainly am as well. AB Chu saying, Gil telling battle stories. He certainly is. Titan, huge shout out to you and all the new mods. Much love to you for all you do and all you're starting to do and all you have done for the community. Also, as well, shout out to Psychaotic, Nolan FK, and Obsidian. the other new mods as well. And thank you for the Hydrate Tasty Pug. I hope you saw me drinking some water because it was great. It was delicious and it was clear, just like water should be. But we are missing one player on each team. I don't think we're going to see a 3v3 as we are just waiting to get this match started. Also, huge shout out to all our sponsors as well. HyperX, Asterion Products, Pro2 VR, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net. I mean, they make this possible, but it's more fun with you folks in chat. So thank you, all of you, for joining us here today. Just join one, just watch and support, some Echo Arena, some crazy games that we play in VR where people look at us with a screen tapped to our face and waving our arms around like, what the heck are you doing? And screaming. But you know what? It's fun. We like it. Hopefully you do as well. So thanks for joining us. But it is going to be, there is no team. Why does it show that you just put 400 points and there is no team? I see it on, because you did it. I don't see it on my end, which means you didn't. I don't see it on the admin panel. So try again. Oh, but it does vote. I see the vote. That's so weird. Must be a glitch. Maybe I should restart. Maybe, I don't know. That's weird. Zold, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm sure Twitch did not scam you of your points. Maybe it did. I don't know. But man, Giligin, I mean, when's the last time you saw this team play? I mean, you played them in Season 1. Have you scrimmed with them, or?
Yeah, we scrimmed with them a few times. My old team, Wireless Jacks from Season 2, we still get together a lot of times on Sundays and do scrims, and we did play There Is No Team not too long ago. I don't know exactly when it was, but I've seen him recently. I haven't seen him play yet this season. So I don't think I've seen them play with iBloat Sports yet. So I'm kind of excited to see how that addition to the team comes in. If you don't know who he is, he's a fantastic goalie. As I said earlier, formerly of Wrath. So as far as I know, none of the other members of that team are goalies. I could be mistaken. So iBloat Sports on as goalie can only up the game for There Is No Team. With Embers, I feel like I saw Rocket and VTS King in Seal. That's what it was. My Seal team played against their Seal team twice, I think, including in the finals. They were one of the teams that made it to the finals. They're pretty good. I haven't seen Embers play yet this season either, but today I get to see them both, so it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly will. And that's what you can ask for. We saw a bunch of interesting matches, some reverse sweeps, some blowouts tonight. But I mean, hopefully we get to see a absolute close game. I really hope so. As we're just going to restart the prediction poll here, so if you are interested in chat to vote some points on these teams, we are going to re-put it up for a few more minutes. But not re-put it up. It's canceled, so if you did put some points in, which is only one person, the Anime Wiz, make sure you re-vote for your favorite team, whatever one that may be. There is.
Luke, how many matches have you cast today?
Today, this is my 6th match. I have 4 more. And then tomorrow I plan on doing about 10 again. So pretty chill day, not too crazy. But certainly love casting Echo Arena and VRML. I mean, honestly, like, it's super chill from my perspective. I mean, some people think I'm crazy. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm insane. But you know what? I currently have a lot of fun just hanging out with you guys in chat, guys and gals, and just watching some Echo Arena. It's a lot of fun.
Well, I know that I and VRML and certainly all the people in the chat definitely appreciate you doing what you do. You're a great caster, and it's awesome to see people get so invested in these games. We've got currently 57 viewers, is what I see on the thing, and this is my 4th and final cast for the day. So certainly not anywhere near your numbers, but man, it has been a pleasure casting alongside you today so far. And we got Newton down on the cams. Newton, how many games have you been in today? Same as Luke so far. All right. Yeah. Newton Dad and I. This is our last cast for the day. Luke doesn't stop. Oh, Newton Dad says he may have.
And Newton has one more. He has one more. He has 7 today. So he's just going a little bit farther. But nevertheless, as Newton said, he's a little bit less. He's a little bit more sane, less insane. But we do have all 8 players in the server. Also, Rad Nathan is here. He is ready to go. He is fighting. He is pumped up. Yeah. I, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Those old. Why did you put the alphabet in? That's very random. But thank you for making me read it because my brain wanted to read it. Maybe there's a letter in there that's mixed up. Probably. He would know. He's as the son is Newton Dad. Newton definitely stops as Newt. All right, if you say so. He gets back to when you're sleeping. I love it, Chew. Zold, I'm not going to say that. Whatever that letter combination is. But we are just waiting to have pinged. We have pinged the teams, I do assume, so we're just chilling out. We're just having a good time. So, Giligin, I mean, you've been part of VRML for a long time now. I mean, what made you stick around this crazy game and kind of grow at VRML?
I've been playing Echo since December of 2017. Obviously, I love the game. I wanted to get into helping run a league, and when VRML came around, it seemed like the perfect opportunity. Once they allowed moderators to continue playing in Season 2, I signed up, got the gig, and moved on in Season 3 up to Governor, and it's actually just in June celebrated my 1 year with VRML. So it's been a fun time so far, looking to a better time in the future, and here we go, round 1.
Well, we appreciate certainly all you do, but that's going to be quickly slapped back, even though it was won by Embers. They're going to be there to recover it as they do get the stun pass through. I mean, you definitely get to see the difference in this gameplay. Both these teams definitely high diamond, but that's going to be a pause from VTS saying no, but it's going to be I Blow It Sports going for a quick pass low, not finding it though. VTS again reads those. That's going to be a quick clear. The stack is through. The shot is good. It's a 3 to start up the score, and Jack G gets it done. 3 points for Embers.
What a quick play from both teams. The passing, the stacking, the save from VTS King, and then the dive to get the interception, passed out, and then the stack coming through. Just all around, a lot of speed coming through on both sides here. And now with There Is No Team with Joust advantage for the first time in the game. Quick pass over down to, let's see, was that Rad Nathan over in the tunnel? Passes back to the QB. White Dragon in the midfield passes it forward to Guys, and passes it up to I Blow It Sports, and now the disc is near the bubble. Little pass interception there. Jack G picks it up in the blue bubble, sends it clear just past the orange player, but it bounces back into their own zone. Quickly picked up by the Arizona team, sent back, intercepted once again by someone. Didn't see who it was. And now the Arizona team has it in their own zone.
And they're looking for the clear. I mean, definitely a faster pace in this match, as that's not going to quite bounce in, but that will bounce really close. Actually, it might bounce in, but it will get picked up by VTS on the back line, who's looking for a clear, finds the pass across. It's good. Jack G going for a long... Actually, a reset. Wrong way. Wrong way. As that is going to get cleared all the way downfield, and oh my goodness, that's so close. Embers almost getting it done, but Storm's going to dive in and not find the mark, as it is going to get picked up by White Dragon, who is going for the clear.
Yeah, that long clear through just in front of the tunnel was an intentional shot, I believe, and it almost went in. But now, after a couple more plays, it's getting sent back down into There Is No Team's zone. Going to be picked up here by White Dragon. Playing patiently, playing slowly, passing it forward. Guys are moving backwards to get a grip on the Geo there. Passes it back, but unable to connect with White Dragon. Now it's going to be loose in the trap. It's going to be picked up by Jack G. Jack G sends it forward for a quick something. Let's call it a pass. But slapped out of there. Good defense from There Is No Team. But now back into the hands of Embers. A little juking around. Gives Jack G the space he needs to line up a nice pass down to the floor. Embers, nice passing game here in the bubble. Looking dangerous for There Is No Team. But a nice interception. Gotten back by Storm. Sends it back out. VTS King loses it. Nope, it was a pass, but a good stun there from the brawler Guygasm. Sends it back down through the mid zone into Ember's side, and they're going to pick it up possibly on their side.
Yeah, picking up possibly, but now it's going to be a long 3. Low, intercepted immediately. Hiding Guygasm behind the Geo, as that's going to go bouncing low. But it's going to be slapped forward. No one's there quite to recover. They're looking for the passing options, passing lanes, but it's a slow putter to the disc. The slap is just going to go into the bubble, but will get picked up by the back line on Embers.
Embers losing it off of their teammate there, sending it dangerously close to their goal. The stuff there from VTS King, they got the clear and the boost, but unfortunately bounced off the Geo. Takes them too long to get to it. And Guygasm slaps it down. There Is No Team answering with a quick defensive stack of their own. Sets Embers on their back foot here, but they will recover it in the upper trap. Send it back down for a nice cut pass. Unable to connect up with Storm. Man, the play is so fast here in this game as the disc keeps bouncing around. Nice save there from I Blow It Sports. Like, as I said earlier, he's a good goalie, and right there proving his worth to the team. I'm sure not for the first time and won't be for the last. He does come away with his own grab. That was a good shot, but a better save from VTS King. Sends it down through the mid, and now the stack from Embers is going to pick it up with an open goal attempt. Unable to connect, though, so now it is sent back. VTS King with the recovery, though. Nice pass to Rocket on the backboard. Jukes around and gets it in around the goalie for 2 more points on the board. Low scoring game. This is a lot of intense gameplay from both sides, fairly evenly matched, as we are 5.5 minutes left in the match and only 5 points on the board, all in favor so far of Team Embers.
I mean, great job from them. Great team play. Jack G missing that 3, but the team immediately there to recover. Got 2 more on the board. There is no team. Definitely feeling the pressure, but there's a quick pass across. It's good. It's a 1-on-3, and it's going to be stunned and picked up by Storm on the back line, who's looking for a clear. Finds it. Picks up by VTS King. Going for the boop shot. Is that the right angle? Oh, so close yet so far. Bounces unfavorably off the Geo. And now that is going to go right back the other way. Cleared through and passed across as Guygasm gets the job done. Unfavorable bounces, but are the stacks there to pick it up? Well, a little they are, but a little bit too late, as it is going to get cleared up by Blue.
Oh, Jack G just drops it. No fault of anyone's. Just dropped the disc there. Nice ender move from Rad Nathan. Gives him a 1v2. Nice smart pass back to reset. Bounce pass over on the floor. Unable to get picked up by their teammate, though. Ember slaps it out. White Dragon picks it up for There Is No Team. Nice interception by Jack. Quick little ender move. Doesn't get the stun, but does manage to give him enough time to get the, the disc away. And what a save from, was that Storm, I think? Might have went off their head.
Yeah.
Another attempt here from iBlow Sports. He puts it in for 2 points. There Is No Team is on the board, 2-5.
Man, just like that, we have a 3-point game. There is no team breaking their silence. As with 4 minutes left on the clock, it's only a 3-point game. But Embers are looking to add to that bleed, add to that pressure on There Is No Team, because they just want to demolish that team. But it's going to be quickly picked up by VTS King. Quickly passed up to Jack G. Jack G finding an option low, gets it. Storm back up to Jack G. Jack G shot across, and it's done. Rocket just like that. 11 seconds. Embers respond.
That was a flawless play by Embers. That was beautiful. Good passing all the way around. Pass over to Rocket, sends it in around the goalie, and man, that was a beautiful play. If I were a fan of Embers right now in the chat, hint hint, I might want to clip that one. Hint hint hint.
Yeah, hint hint indeed. What a play, in fact. But iBlow at Scores looking to go right back the other way. 5-point disadvantage, 3 points, 3 minutes on the clock. Still lots of time for these teams to get some more points done. That's unfortunate. It's going to be a pass a little bit high, not connecting with anyone on orange, but that's going to get slapped back from the stun. And who's there to recover? Well, it's both teams, as it is going to be Jack G with the clear. That's going to go right to the head of the White Dragon. The White Dragon low pass, not finding the mark, though. Intercepted by Embers, as it is going to get cleared downfield. Is that the right angle? Is that the right angle? Oh my goodness, it may have been, but VTS King securing it. 2 more points on the board.
It's always better to be safe than sorry. Points on the board is better than no points, even if it's 1 less point than what you might have got. They didn't know for sure. They grabbed it, put it in. 2 more points for Embers. Now they're up 7 points, 9-2, as There Is No Team comes out here with Joust advantage. We'll PE Joust here. White Dragon with the QB sends it over to iBlow Sports in the tunnel area. Pass across to Nathan. Nathan moving forward. Pass back to iBlow Sports. So far, the pass is looking good. Up to Guygasm as they move it down the field methodically. That one not able to connect. It looks like Jack G gets there first, and the ender to stun out his defender as he passes it down into the There Is No Team zone. And Embers going in with the quick slap up from VTS King. 2 more points on the board. 11-2. Embers looking good.
Yeah, I mean, Embers are absolutely on fire. We're talking about why they're on blue. Well, it's because they're burning hot in this matchup. I mean, 9-point lead, 11 points on the board, 1:30 on the clock. It's still possible. It's a 9-point game. 3 threes is doable in 1 minute 30 seconds. But There Is No Team definitely has their work cut out for them, as iBlow at Sports now has the disc. Taking an option low, finds it as Guygasm passes back upfield to Blow at Sports. Finding an option, but no, just a slight stop by Guygasm. Unfortunately, missing the pass there as Jack G is looking for the clear.
Jack G, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but he gets that ender stun almost every single time he grabs a disc. He throws the shield up immediately, bouncing the disc off the wall to himself.
Oh my!
That almost went in. That would have been a nice few points there for There Is No Team, much needed. Unfortunately, a little too short, but the pass there to the teammate unable to connect, and in the blue zone, picked up by Embers and sent back out towards the top trap area. Jack G picks it up, sends it forward. They've got a stock ready to go. Nice little juke. Nice little leech there by White Dragon. Gets the stun and the headbutt, possibly saving his team from another 2-point deficit.
Oh
this
my.
nice clear into Embers zone,
Oh.
dangerously close, bouncing behind the goal there. Embers does pick it up first though. Jack G with the disc on the wall, looking for a pass option, goes for the clear, and it's now in There Is No Team zone, picked up by Storm. A bit of a wild shot, goes too low, but picked up by VTS King. He's there for it.
Oh.
Joe, man, did that hit the ding ring?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I mean, right off the top. But Jack G's not over with this play. They want to get it secured. 5 seconds on the board. They know need to act quick, but they might just burn the time. As that's going to be round 1, 11-2 for Embers. Oh my, what a strong start. But maybe we'll get the reverse sweep round 3. What? Time will tell.
I want to see it. The OT round 3 is everyone's dream, right? You can't get more hype than OT round 3. That's what we want to see. But so far, Embers taking that win in round 1 by 9 points. And looking at the stats here, I want to see joust times, man. I want to see an updated stat board where we can see how long teams spent in stacked up, because what I noticed during that round was Embers stacks were on point. They were boosting everywhere, and I think that was the biggest thing they had over There Is No Team was they had to stack together almost constantly. Chasing down that disc, a lot of times the speed alone is enough to get you the victory. It gives you the shot opportunities, and Ember obviously came away with more points in that round. So There Is No Team, hopefully in this next round can get some their stacks together a little faster, or maybe even send Guygasm there. The 24 stuns after the stack is breaking up stacks is often enough to break a team's plan. But with round 1 over, round 2 getting ready to start, Embers in the lead so far, but we saw a reverse sweep earlier. We might see one again here. Luke, what you got?
Yeah, I mean, I just got some stats for you. You want the joust times, I'll give them to you. And Ember has won 4 out of 5 jousts. Rocket 3.6 seconds to win the neutral. Sorry, Rad Nathan to win the neutral joust. Then Rocket to win. Then Rocket literally winning every other joust besides Rad Nathan taking the first one. So I mean, what can you say? Actually, I lied to you. There was 2 neutral. Why is there 2 neutral joust? I'm so confused. Anyway, VTS King 2.12 seconds for that initial neutral joust, and Rad Nathan won the next one. I don't know why it says it's neutral joust as well. Probably a bit of a glitch. Regardless, Rocket with 3.6 seconds to 2.03 seconds, winning taking every other joust. So man, absolutely huge speed from Embers, and I agree. I mean, speed is the name of the game. At the end of the day, we have EU's meta, which boosting clear. NA has a little bit more passing involved, but at the end of the day, there's also boosting clear strats involved as well. And I mean, Rocket is being an absolute rocket on Team Ember, beating those jousts every single time. So let's see what he can do and his team here in this round 2, or if There Is No Team can use those effective stun strategies and slow them down and get the beady stats of their own. But let's find out here in round 2. Neutral joust. Giligin, take us in.
Neutral joust going to be won by someone. It's going to be There Is No Team as they get the I think that was a headbutt and then a attempted little Ender move there. White Dragon comes away with the disc there on the blue side. They've got to stack together to pull that in. Rad Nathan on the tail there. Ooh. Slapped out or headbutt by the defense. A bit of a scrum there in the middle. Jack G gets it cleared out, and the leech. Nice leech there from Jack G on There Is No Team. They've got this 1v3. Gets stunned out. Disc goes a little loose. Going to be picked up by Storm on the shoulder block. Sends it in. Goalie able to stop it. 2 points for Embers with the crazy shot there from Storm.
Yeah, I mean, wow, what a play. Just, wow. Storm absolutely doing the jukes. All the space in the world. 2 points early on for Embers. I mean, you can't ask for much more, but now There Is No Team with the joust advantage. Try to pick up the disc. White Dragon on the bow tie area. It looks like a bow tie. All the Geo has some funny names, but we don't really like to use them too much. Everyone has a different name, but it is going to be White Dragon moving upfield, getting stunned though for his efforts, fighting the pass still to blow at esports. Over now to Rad Nathan, but he's going to get his stunned as they're going to get it right back as Nathan takes it, passes it across to blow at esports. Finds it to White Dragon, but White Dragon, lots of stuns here in the second round as a Blow Esports passes it up again. Nathan cut pass, and it's good, just like that. There Is No Team ties it up 2-2.
So first of all, that was what we were talking about earlier, the perfect little cut play there where you two players on the goal approaching at different angles. You pass across and put it in. The goalie doesn't have time to turn around and snag it. But did you see that pass over to iBullet Sports? I don't know who it was. I don't even think they were looking. They bounced it off the wall in front of them as a pass over to iBullet Sports. It was an amazing pass, amazing catch from iBullet Sports, and it eventually led to them scoring. That long shot, though, just low, going off the ding ring, and once again bouncing over into the sideline there. VTS King picking up, backing out to Jack G. Slow it down, let their team get set up here, being under pressure by Rad Nathan, one of the developers there on this team. Guygasm gets it, sends it down into the mid. Jack G is there first, but under pressure. Can't hold on to it. iBullet Sports, I think that was a pass, but ended up missing its mark, bouncing favorably for them. But Jack G gets there first, sends it back out through the mid, and now the disc is loose in the tunnel.
Yeah, the disc is loose in the tunnel as that's going to bounce off the ding ring again. Who's there first? Well, it's going to be Jack G. Anchor shot. Oh, pokes it in. You love it, you hate it, whatever. It's going to be Embers taking the lead, 5-2.
Yeah, 5-2. That three-pointer puts Embers in the lead. They did take round one, and they're currently in the lead for round two. But 7 minutes on the clock means it's anybody's game at this point. A little bit of a lead at this point doesn't matter too much, but if they're going to steal it like that and get another goal in, nope. Stopped by White Dragon for a second chance here. Now they've got perhaps a bit of a numbers game as it's a 2v2. But here comes the Ember stack, and now they are back in position for the defense. Pass down, intercepted by VTS King. That's what I'm talking about. The stacks there from Embers, able to get back in time for that interception. The speed of Ember stacks is impressive. But now Guygasm sending it over to iBullet Sports, who immediately sends it back down to Rad Nathan, who sends up to White Dragon with a shot. What a save, though, from Embers. I think it was Storm saved it, threw it out, then gets punched. Great move.
I mean, Storm absolutely standing on his head here tonight. Great saves, great goals, but it's only a 3-point game. It's still anyone's game to reach, but Embers want to extend that, and they do. VTS King gets 3 more on the board, 8-2 Embers.
Yeah, it's Abchuchu in the chat there. Abchuchu, as they call him sometimes, saying good passing, and it was excellent passing. It was an almost perfectly executed play there, but the goalie was there and had their hands in the perfect position to stop that, and so it ended up being a score for the other team. Embers came away with that one, but now once again the good passing from iBullet Sports up to Guygasm for the 2-pointer, answering with a goal of their own. There is no team now, only down by 2 goals, 4 points.
Yeah, I mean, just like that, it's a 4-point lead. Cutting it down, there is no team. I mean, we need to see more than that. I want to see a round 3. I hope you folks in chat do as well. But it is now going to get picked up quickly by Jack G. Now Jack G looking for the clear, looking for a dribble play. And it's not good because they get stunned. But they might pick it up anyway. The second stack is there. Rocket, great job from her, but not finding a passing option. Although great recoveries, but White Dragon's clearing out to Jack G. Jack G, long 3. But Sports is on the back line, stopping that one, as it is going to be once again picked up by Storm. Storm quickly upfield. Now Jack G is there looking for his options. He sees one across Rocket, but no, the passing lane's covered, and so is he, as that's going to be interception. 5 minutes left on this clock. Only a 4-point game. It's within anyone's reach, but there is no team stacking for this. Can they add 2 more to the score? No, maybe? Oh, just missing that pass, as that's going to be setting up for offense.
Yeah, iBullet Sports had the open goal there for just a second. I think it was iBullet Sports. Opted for the back pass. Probably the smarter move. Unable to connect. Oh, the save! But then the immediate steal from iBullet Sports. Picks it up, puts it in, 2 points. Now they're only down by 2 points, 6-8. There is no team. That was a hot play.
Yeah, I mean, Storm with the steal, but iBullet Sports says, nah, I'm scoring this one. Making it a 2-point game. 4 minutes on the clock. Let's see what they can do. Embers again with the joust advantage. That's what, 3 unanswered goals now, 2 unanswered goals from There Is No Team. And that's a quick pass up to Rocket. Rocket gets her pocket pick, though. Guygasm looking for the clear. It's good. Actually, it's a pass. Rad Nathan upfield for the rest of the way, but it hits the Geo. Man, he's probably regretting placing that one there. That's going to get passed back to VTS King. Goes for the clear, but Guygasm's there. He reads those. Quick pass to Nathan P. Nathan P. to White Dragon to the back of the net. This game is tied.
Game. Let's go. There is no team versus Embers, 8-8. Everything is on the line here for There Is No Team. If they don't win this round, they lose the match. 3.5 minutes. They've got the momentum. They've got the goal. It is 8-8, and Ember on their back foot with Joust advantage here. They're coming out. They've got the fast stacks, but sometimes that's not enough as There Is No Team intercepting that pass and that one as well, sending it over into the mid zone. There Is No Team has momentum, and they need to stop them, Embers, from scoring. Embers needs to reverse that momentum and get the score in, and they've got the good passing. They've got a one-on-one versus the goalie, and that's usually going to favor the striker, as it did there. Jack G with the assist by Storm. It is now 10-8. There Is No Team back down by 2. Embers up by 2. Woo! This is a game, man.
Yeah, this certainly is. My goodness, There Is No Team, though, still on the back foot, and they will be, as they do not have the score advantage. What I mean by that is whoever scores first always has the Joust advantage first to get those points back quicker. That is if you look at the Joust advantage as a true advantage. Some people don't, but there's a quick pass, and there we go. No! Not hitting the back of the net as VTS King recovers. Looks for the pass out. It's good. Jack G connects. That goes the rest of the way. Bouncing low. Is the stack ready to play, ready to read that? But that's going to be a bit of a clear or re-clear, you know what I mean to say, whatever, as that is going to be a long shot pass, whatever, to Rocket looking for her teammates, finds one. Storm, we've seen some great striking from him. Oh, he just barely misses the net, but it is going to be Jack G there to recover, juking down on the ceiling, diving in, pass across, and it's good. 4-point lead now for Embers.
You know, the bubble attack from Embers looks so good here, time after time. It's hard to defend against a team that knows what they're doing, and Embers certainly knows what they're doing. The defense from There Is No Team not looking bad, but the offense from Embers just a little bit better in these last 2 plays here, as they come away with now a 4-point lead after having tied it up 8-8 just a minute ago. We got a minute and a half left on the clock. There Is No Team with a 4-point deficit, and VTS King with the grab and clear there. White Dragon picks it up in their zone, passes it back through the mid zone, possibly a shot attempt, but picked up. Oh my goodness! The quick snap from iBullet Sports just barely wide of the goal, but recovers it. A little floor pass back and forth between him and Rad Nathan. Oh, the stun. The defensive stun, perfectly timed to stop that disc in its tracks. And Embers defense coming away with a little bit of a victory there, as it is still 12-8. But Embers with the advantage here, is they've got a 3-on-2 attack, and it goes in for the 3-pointer. 15-8. That might be the icing on the cake there for Embers.
Yeah, that is the icing on the cake. Unfortunately, not enough time to score unless they score both goals within like 5 seconds. I don't think that's possible, but man, definitely putting on a show here in this second round. There is no team. I mean, great job trying to claw your way back, getting it tied 8-8, but Embers just finding success this time as Nathan P is looking for more points. Exactly that. Yes! And there's one. Sports to Guygasm gets it done. 5-point game.
Man, I'm not really rooting for either team, but holy moly, what a beautiful play that was. And that's what I get excited about. The passing back and forth, the cut pass, it was just a beautiful play all around from There Is No Team. Not ultimately going to matter for the results of this match, as they're still down by 5, and that is the end of the match right there. But strong showing there, strong play to end the game with. They've got nothing to be ashamed of. They played hard, and it was a very entertaining match to watch from both sides. But Embers with VTS King, Rocket Storm, and Jack G will take this one in 2, and that is the end of the match.
Yeah, it certainly is, and that's the end of our time together, Giligin, but it was an absolute pleasure casting with you for the first time here in Season 4, hopefully first of many, but it's been an absolute pleasure tonight. 4 games done, but hey, there's still 4 games more. Make sure you folks tune in. Next, coming up at 8 o'clock Eastern, is High Voltage against Ethereal. That's going to be certainly a good one, and a Master Tier, which these teams are just a sliver away. Maybe one of them will be in the next cycle, next Challenger Cup. We shall find out with time. But this is Week 2, Season 4. This is just the beginning. Yeah, what were you going to say?
I just wanted to point out at the beginning, in the pregame for this match, I talked about how Guygasm and I tied for stuns. It was a really high stun count in that one game.
No way.
I just want to point out, at the end of this match, Guygasm was the top stunner, but he tied with Jack G on the other team for 36. So it was still a tied stun game here. So I like the way that worked out.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what? Maybe it was just meant to be. But Guygasm looks like they might be going for some fun round 3 internally. But that's it for us, VRML Channel 1. It's been an absolute pleasure. Huge shout out to all our sponsors, HyperX, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net. Also, huge shout out to IgniteVR.gg and the Spark application for providing all our stream statistics. It wouldn't be the same without you. Make sure you get in on the action. Download it today, IgniteVR.gg/Spark. But that's it for us right now. Huge shout out to all you folks joining us, all 66 of you, or however many there will be, has been, or forever will be, whatever. Huge shout out to YouTubes in the future as well. I'm Luke, that's Giligin. On cams is Newton Dad. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
And we're underway.
Season 4 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VRware, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, and ProTube VR.